All right, y'all, we felting the roof now. They're going, you know, the way we like to do it first, we run a valley piece like that up and down it. And that ensure you ain't gonna have a leak. And then when you run your other ones, run it right up on the roof right there.
What about it?
Yeah, we got lumber here. Oh, lumber showed up, y'all, right down there. And then here's the porch. Here's the view of the porch from up top. Trying to get over here. There's the beam going up. But yeah, back to the felt. That's how we like to do it, and it ensures that you don't leak. It's easier to do it. A lot of people lace it in, but it's better to run your valleys first. All right, we're back to work. Thank you, Lord, y'all. We made it through another day. You're starting to warm up now. You know, cold this morning. Now you got your shirts off working, but that's the way she goes. You don't know how to dress anymore. But well, we ran out of felt, y'all. We didn't get it all dried in. I'll flip the phone around and show y'all what I'm talking about. And you know, y'all comment, like, and subscribe. You know, and we'll be here. Hold on a minute. So that's what I was talking about. That piece in the valley first. Running that piece right yonder, and then you can run your felt back to it. You know, you ain't got to do that piece, but I thought we like to do it so you ain't got to run the other piece as far back, you know, and you think it's just a little better that way. Seem to do better. But yeah, we working on it, y'all. We got this side did. We got one side all done. It's hard to get y'all a good view there. But yes, sir, letting y'all know that, you know, that's how she went. And I hope all y'all had a good day. And tomorrow we're going to come back out here and finish felting this a little bit, and then we're going to wait on the backfill, and we'll be back out yonder on that little tiny house framing it up. But y'all let us know what you think. Y'all have a good evening. Thank each and every one of y'all. All right, y'all, we're working on our beams right now, getting our posts set, and we had to pocket our beams into the wall like an inch. Well, it'd be an inch and a half. You cut into the wall an inch, and when the plywood goes on, it'd be bare than an inch and a half. And I'll show you what you got to do real quick. I'll flip the phone around. I'm sorry if I'm too close, but I'll show you what I'm dealing with here. See, we ain't got no decking boards down at the moment, and I'm having, anyhow, you look up here, you see how that's notched in there? This beam's going to set in there an inch and a half, just like that. So to get your post, and in order to get your post height out there, what you do is you take the width of your beam, which is 12 and 5/16. You pull down from here to there, 12 and 5/16, and then you measure from here to your deck right there. And that would tell you how long your posts need to be for out there. Just a quick tip for you. Fall out, you quit. All right, folks, there y'all go. We got one beam up. See, it's pocketed into the wall right there. Sorry about the generator. They didn't give us no power, so I don't know how good y'all can hear. But now we just got to work our way on around. All right, back at it. All right, then, y'all, we're about to go take lunch. We had to go get a few other boards, too. We was a little shy, so we got one beam up before lunch, and we got our bottom plates and stuff down for the rest of the beam. I flipped it around so y'all can see it. She's starting to take form, y'all. See, there she is. You got starting to see how she goes around there. It looks a lot better. We got the top post set. Then you see you got that one beam over there coming out, and we got to return it. But she's coming along. Always looks a lot better. All right, we're going to go take lunch. Hey, real quick, I forgot to show y'all. That's all the beams that we got up today, which we ran out of material. That's why we didn't get to finish that, and we went up there and started felting. But tomorrow we'll probably work on the steps, and we're trying. They still ain't backfill this thing. We're gonna wait till they backfill it. That's what's taking us so long on this job. You know, we just trying to move along. Usually we done been done, but I'm gonna show y'all that. But we got some. They bring a little more material somewhere's over there. I don't know where Claude went. Claude, but she's starting to take form, and I was just wanting to show y'all that a little bit. But all right, thank each and every one of y'all. We appreciate it. And you know, like I said, I just like to, my main thing, I want to help these youngins, you know, let them know, like, working with your hands is pure satisfaction and stuff. And you know, like, it's just, it's what they need to do. I hope and plus we need some youngins that going to work. We ain't got nobody to frame. All right, y'all have a good evening.